Hey everybody! Welcome back to Sofa Spouses.
Spouses.
And I'm Gabe.
I'm Amanda.
And we're here to give you guys a review video for Spider-Man!
Brand new day.
It was
very good.
Very good. Definitely
very good.
recommend go see it on the biggest screen you can.
Yeah, very good.
So good. Oh my gosh. We unfortunately were not able to see this on the IMAX because Odyssey is still showing in the theaters, and it is a IMAX, pretty much almost an IMAX exclusive because it was filmed in IMAX.
Yeah,
I think it's on other smaller screens too, but just about every other.
Not from what I've heard, I don't think it is.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I would think they would still make it able to be played on smaller screens.
I don't know.
But
maybe it is. I certainly have not heard that.
I thought I saw it. I thought I saw it showing at the Meadows. So,
the Odyssey?
Yeah. I thought I saw it on the playlist. So
maybe I don't know.
But
maybe that's what those
but
two guys were talking about.
Almost exclusive, or not exclusive, but almost like every IMAX theater is playing it and nothing else. So, so we ended up having to see it on the smaller screen, but that's okay. It was still good. It was still really good.
Yes, very good. So I have to agree with what John Campea said in his out of theater review. I think it is the best one.
Yeah, it's definitely by far the best Spider-Man movie so far
of
the Tom Holland Spider-Mans. We really, 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 really enjoyed it. It felt like Tom Holland really came into his own.
Yeah, it did.
For this one. I have to
agree on that.
He really had it felt like he was able to really make Spider-Man his own now. Because he's kind of put the whole connection to the Avengers and all of that. He's kind of put that behind him. And they're really able to really truly lean into the true lore behind Spider-Man and make him who Spider-Man is supposed to be.
Yeah, and I think that's what he wanted. Like, he talked to them, and he talked with the people behind it, and
I do think it's kind of cool that Tom Holland was able to actually be in the writers' room this time.
And supposedly the director really came and helped save them, and
I'm kind of curious.
They were having a lot of trouble behind.
Yeah, they were. They had a lot of trouble behind the scenes, but I'm kind of curious to see what ideas he brought forward to the writing room and what things got into the movie.
It was just really
It was
good.
very good. It was so good. Very well written, very well put together, very well shot. There was no boring moment in the movie.
No, I don't think so.
There were no every single moment felt like it was needed. There wasn't any point in the movie where I thought, well, that probably could have gotten cut, or I didn't feel like the movie was too long, and it didn't feel like the movie was too short.
Yeah.
And I really did feel like we really got to get to know Spider-Man in this movie, and all the characters all the actors did an amazing job.
Oh yeah.
We had surprise. We had a surprise appearance from some beloved characters. One that we really liked.
Yelena. I'm sorry, I can't.
We can't hold that back. It's just so good. She did such a good job.
We're not gonna say anything about it because we're doing this like second day or third day, I guess.
No,
if you count third day.
Super spoilers.
But I'll tell you what.
She's in it.
It's what I've told him. From what I told him, I said, when you have the right actress, when she comes in and does little things like that, and just
so good.
Just like in Hawkeye, she stole the
scene.
Yeah,
she didn't steal the show. We'll talk more about that later.
No, she didn't steal the show.
She didn't. She stole the scene at least.
I mean, you can come in and do that and just steal, but you're still like she's still like one of the more memorable parts of it, just because she's great. And in honor of Yelena, Hi. So
Yeah,
it is.
so
And just and she does a little bit that I think is gonna follow the character now
yeah,
because it's
so
great. We're not gonna spoil that because
yeah,
it's absolutely hilarious.
it is absolutely hilarious.
But I'm interested. I will say this: I'm interested to see where this takes her character comes Doomsday.
Yeah,
because we know she's
we
in
know
it.
she's in it. We've seen her in the trailers.
Her in the trailers,
So
I just I'm interested to see, and I just love it.
yeah,
I know some people don't really care for Black Widow, and I think some people were mad that they waited too long, which I agree. I think they waited too long.
They did wait a little long to give her own.
Because Scarlett Johansson did a really good job with that character.
She did.
And I but man, oh man, I love Yelena.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore her. She is just hilarious. She's not everything she does just kind of surprises you.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, you expect her to be, she's a trained assassin, and you're watching her and you go, what? She just talks and is all friendly, and you're just watching her and you're like, what makes her scary? And then you're like, that's what makes her scary.
Yeah,
because
she's so likable, but
yeah,
yet she's so
acts
deadly.
She acts. No.
No.
Nah, you would have killed. If you watched that guy, you would have killed me as soon as.
As soon as I walked in the door. But anyway, so she's great. She's awesome. We were really happy to see her in the movie.
Yeah, but it was fun. Though I will admit, I kind of got maybe a hint of it, but I'm still like, what are they talking about? So I was like, she in it? But then I'm like, and then when it came on, I was like, yes. So, but how they kept that from leaking, I don't know, because
because that was definitely a surprise.
Yeah, it was.
So, but anyway, so yeah, they this movie was really well done. We really liked the action scenes. They were really, really well done.
Yes, they were great.
They were amazing. I loved the swinging through the buildings.
Yes,
even when stuff.
They crashed,
when they crashed into the buildings, that was the crashing
but
scenes were
funny.
Awesome. It wasn't necessarily funny, but it was funny.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
you felt more bad.
You felt more bad for him because he's having to deal. Yeah,
he had some bad crashes. He did some
bad crashes. I don't understand how somebody could. It was almost cartoonish in some ways. But man, the fight scenes were amazing too. Like, I mean, like you already know Hulk is in the movie, and
that was
that scene was freaking amazing.
I'm glad they hid that.
I'm glad they hid most of it, but man, it was so well done.
No, they did.
Yeah, they did hide most of it.
I mean, supposedly Comic-Con got a preview of it, but
I was like, wow.
Speaking of that scene, the Punisher. Oh my gosh,
he's so good. Oh my gosh,
I know he was very toned down. Because I heard about
he was
the
definitely
Punisher
very toned down,
long before.
But
I even watched Iron Man, but
they utilized him very well.
Yes,
in this
and
movie.
The actor they got to play him,
yeah, perfect.
He is a good, and ironically, he helped Tom Holland shoot his audition video for Spider-Man,
which is kind of funny.
Yeah, and now he's in it. And speaking of character connections, there's a line in there where he's. I don't want to spoil this, but it's kind of cute. Where, especially with what happened, because we gotta celebrate that him and Zendaya. Definitely seems like they really are married.
Yeah.
And he makes this comment about Mrs. Spider-Man, and in this one thing,
is there a Mrs. Spider-Man?
Is there a Mrs. Spider-Man? And the look he gives her
is so funny.
Is so cute and just so. You gotta watch it, but
it's so funny.
And their chemistry has always been.
It's great. Always been great.
And the you could tell there's a difference in this one.
Yeah,
Like,
there
they're
is.
definitely closer, and she, I like this MJ. I think a lot of people were sad we didn't get the MJ from Raimi's, but I
Yeah.
like this version of MJ. She's fun
Yeah.
and a lot, and Jacob, the actor who plays Ned, just always does
Yeah,
a
he's
good
so
job.
good. He's so good.
He always does a good job.
Uh,
I think he does other things. I don't know if you hear about it as much.
Yeah,
So.
but yeah,
But
so
he does such a good. If you know anything else he's in, let me know,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I enjoy his acting. Like,
He's so good.
I'm interested to see. What's funny is they brought well, I was thinking that we were watching some press tour stuff
Mhm.
before we went in, and they were doing a quiz, and they brought up, who does Ned become, which I guess supposedly
he
Ned is
in the
from
comics.
Miles.
Yeah.
Miles's world.
Yeah, he's
in
supposed
the
to be
comics.
from Miles's world in the comics,
And
but
he becomes
he ends up becoming Green Goblin.
Green Goblin, and they asked that question, and we meant to rewatch him in Brand New Day. He starts getting his powers, and I was just thinking, I'm interested to see if they're going with that, because I don't know if he had Doctor Strange type powers in the comics.
No.
But there was also, I don't know, I was wondering if they were, granted, now, I don't know if they'll even attempt Hobgoblin just because of the fact that they killed Aunt May.
Yeah.
And had him do it. So I don't even know if that'll happen, but I'm wondering.
I don't know if they're gonna
I
go
don't know
that
if that
route.
part will happen, but anymore.
Yeah.
With what happened, but I in this, and then just the fact that Aunt, the other Green Goblin, killed him.
No.
But killed Aunt May. Sorry, not him. But I was sitting there thinking, I'm interested if they will go that far, if they keep doing this. Like,
yeah,
it sounds, or if he's gonna somehow get his powers back, if that's gonna completely change. Now, I was interested where they were going with that.
Yeah, I was kind of interested where they were going to go with that too.
Where they're going with that. So I hope if we do get another movie about this that takes place after Secret Wars and Doomsday, if we do get, probably, I imagine, the final movie, the real final movie.
Yeah.
If this wasn't, which the way it ended, I don't think. I was wondering if it was gonna be, because the way they've been marketing it and the way they've been.
Yeah.
But the way they ended, I think if there is one that's just him, I think it's gonna be one more.
Yeah.
Because he turned 30, and
yeah, it's kind of hard to pull off that young Spider-Man when you're over 30.
Yeah, and but yeah, so, and not, if anybody can do it though, it's
yeah,
fine.
if
He's
anybody
still
can do
baby.
it,
He does not look 30.
Yeah, he doesn't look 30. He's definitely got that
face.
more baby face. So,
but he's just like, and so I was just thinking, I wonder where they're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Now, but because I was wondering if they were going to turn Ned into his goblin, but then that happened in Brand New Day or Homecoming, so I don't know what they're gonna do. But
I don't know.
But he's fun in this. Like, he's just fun, and
yeah, he is. He does such a good job. But anyway, so on to the person who ended up stealing the show,
Miss Sadie freaking Sink.
Or AKA Mad Max.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Some Stranger Things love.
Yeah, she was so freaking good.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And what's funny, I one thing I would want to know about this production is if she was saying, because, okay, I guess we can say it.
I guess we can say it now. It's
Jean
been
Grey.
Jean Grey. It's Jean Grey. We all knew it was worst kept secret in Hollywood. So
that is a little bit of a disappointing thing for me, because I felt so bad for her with this marketing, because she has not been able to say it.
She hasn't been able to talk about it at all. She has not been able
to. The one scene they got to show of her, and if you watched Jimmy Fallon, the one scene they got to show of her, they had to bleep out an entire freaking sentence.
Yeah. So, I mean,
yeah. Tom Holland supposedly had come out and said she steals the third act, and boy,
she does. She does a really good job.
Because she's jumping through people. Like, you don't even see her for a good what?
You don't see her for like the first.
Was it 30 minutes?
Yeah,
it's got to be at least 30
more
minutes.
than that.
Was it more than 30?
It had to have been almost an hour in. Halfway through the movie, you don't even see this person.
Yeah, and she's jumping, and I think that's part of the reason. Yes, you can say it's a marketing hack as well. It probably is, any marketing. But I think that is part of the reason. Because you're not supposed to know who she is to a certain point. So I think that's why they kind of kept her not saying it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. If what I want to know is if it was her saying the lines, but because of technology these days, but with the voices of the extras who were doing it.
Or it was the actual extras saying it.
Yeah, I want to know. I'm
pretty sure it was actual.
The one I was for sure that they were Zendaya's. I think was really Zendaya doing it.
It had to have been.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm pretty sure it was.
But the extras, I'm curious. Who was actually
sure
the ones with the little lines were.
I don't know why you would go. Going through.
I don't know. But man, like you don't even see her. But whoever they got to do those extras, and then when they gets her little part. Oh my gosh, like you're like wondering, and then you finally see her, and she comes in and just.
Yeah, she's so freaking good.
And I'll tell you what. And this is all I'm going to say, because we're not going to talk about the end.
No.
We're not. But all I'm going to say is, if they are going to do Dark Phoenix, get ready.
He's going to be freaking awesome.
Get ready. Because, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Like, what we were talking about, though, I guess... Well, no, I don't want to spoil that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. But there's it did get us talking once again about how Kevin Feige is really kind of taking his time in showing how it makes you once again interested to how they're actually gonna enter them in.
Yeah,
and but man, she comes in and does a really good job. Like, I hope they do try to do Dark Phoenix, because I think she could actually make
do an amazing job. So
and I don't know. It's interesting. There's definitely some things, but the whole thing about, them not remembering him is kind of sad, because you think you're going to get what you want at one point, like I think you call it on something, then you don't, but then in the end, you're still hopeful that maybe that's going to end up getting, but that's going to end up maybe getting reversed. I don't know, but
it definitely...
It's sad. It's sad to watch those parts, because they show flashbacks and you watch them depressed tears together, and they have such great chemistry.
They do.
And Peter is not in a good place in this.
Not really.
In the movie, no, he's
that's
not.
That's definitely the beginning of the movie.
In the beginning of the movie, he's not, and it's interesting, because
it's very interesting.
I mean, because you're so used to Tom Holland being preppy. I mean, his first video for this, ready?
Yeah, I know.
He's just, he loves this part, and when he does leave, I think it's gonna be hard, because I'm a Raimi girl. Tobey Maguire was the first Spider-Man live action I watched. I watched all three. Yes, I was disappointed in the third one, but I did like parts of it. but and 2 was just amazing, and I wish we could. I was so happy when he did Return of in No Way Home because I think he or did um a good I thought he did a very good
He did a very good job.
He deserved a better ending than he got, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he deserved a better
and
ending.
so did Garfield too, once I finally watched his movies.
Yeah, he did too.
And but I'll tell you what, when Tom Holland goes away, I'm gonna miss it. Because I really enjoyed his Spider-Man. For someone who this is not my Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I really, in the Spider-Man that I grew up with.
Right.
It's very cool. And he does such a good job.
He does do such a good job.
So,
but it is surprising. And it is kind of cool, actually, if you think about it.
The one thing I was kind of disappointed in is we didn't get much explanation about Man Spider, but boy, is it interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting.
I was very disappointed in that, but unfortunately, the bad guys kind of halt that, I think. So maybe we'll get more as in whatever other movie, or the next movie.
Maybe we'll find out more on that, but
that was one thing I have to say I was so disappointed in.
Yeah.
Because it was presented very interesting and very cool, and there's some real funny parts about it.
Yeah, there are.
And we didn't really ever get an explanation as to, it didn't seem like it. And so I'm just like, what is this? But it definitely ends up, you end up being like, okay, this is cool. Like,
yeah.
And so I'd like a little bit more explanation.
Yeah, I'd like to know some more about that too, and and whatnot. But that
was, I have to say, that was probably my one disappointment.
Yeah, it was
in the writing.
The one disappointment
in the writing.
In the writing, but I honestly, I can't think of really that many downsides.
No, there's not. It's really good. It's well done. It's worth the wait.
Definitely worth
the wait. I think, because to be honest, I was really hyped a little bit, and I've said this in previous videos. I was hyped, honestly, more for this than I was for Doomsday. Not because I haven't liked this phase of the industry. I've honestly enjoyed it more than a lot of other people, I think. This phase of the MCU.
Right.
But and I was just more hyped for this because of the way they left it. Right. And I'm just like, what? The way they left it was, I don't think anybody was expecting that.
No.
With him
being
alone. And I definitely did not expect them to kill Aunt May. I definitely did not
either. That was surprise.
The other thing I keep thinking, but this happens every movie I watch, when are we going to get his origin? I want to know exactly what happened. I want to know.
We never really honestly understand where. We just know that, he got bit by a spider and he has powers.
No, I don't even know if we know that.
No, I think it was mentioned somewhere in one of the movies.
Mentioned?
I think
it's been a while since we've watched the first one.
I think he mentions it. I got bit by a radioactive spider, and now here I am, basically.
In the first... Yeah, maybe he does in the first one.
In the first one.
I don't remember.
He just mentions it, so we don't actually get
to
see
so little that you don't really remember it. Yeah,
We don't get to see him first half it having
and not that it has to have that, but I want to know, how long had he had it? We don't even... That we definitely don't know.
Yeah, we don't know any of that. But that's something that we don't necessarily have to. Because all the other Spider-Man's movies
involved, kind of like they were hinting at in Garfield, you know? I don't know.
What happened, But anyway.
I don't know. But we might get that, we might not. We still need to watch the cartoon. The Spider-Man cartoon.
Right.
On Disney Plus, which I think was rated as good. I don't know. But supposedly that was originally supposed to kind of do that, but then they kind of went back on there.
Kind of went back on it, but
backtrack. But I don't know. But
but anyway, guys,
I really liked
this movie
it. If you like,
give a
It just
big thumbs up.
Yes, it just reminds you. I think it made this movie reminded me of why Spider-Man is probably my second favorite
Yeah.
superhero. I'm a big Batman fan, but Spider-Man, and I like Superman too a lot, and I like Supergirl, but it's probably Spider-Man and Batman for me. And this
Spider-Man
movie
and
just
Superman for me. I think
just
Superman
affirmed
first, Spider-Man second.
just
But
Spider-Man. It just affirms you why you love Spider-Man and New York. We can't.
oh yeah.
Love story to Spider-Man's connection to New York. The end credits are
the end
fun.
credits were fun because oh my gosh, that was
Just
just
some
so many
pictures of New
beautiful
York
shots
people.
of New York and whatnot. It's just
And there's a couple that we saw today coming out of. Oh, by the way, since I don't know if your IMAX theaters are like this, if your IMAX theaters being taken up by Odyssey, which I imagine a lot are at this point because it's made for IMAX.
Yeah.
Like if we were going to see Odyssey, we'd be doing an IMAX. No other.
We would definitely be.
No ifs, ands, or max.
Oh yeah.
But get there early because the showing we originally wanted to go to was sold out.
Yes. It was
and
actually
supposedly
sold out.
it has surpassed Avengers in opening weekend. So a lot of people are.
Yeah, it surpassed it. It surpassed Avengers in opening weekend before the weekend even started.
Yeah.
Because John Campea had a video on it on Friday.
Yeah. Because Thursday night was when it actually opened.
Yeah.
But,
so he's breaking the news from Thursday. So it hadn't even. The weekend hadn't even started yet, and it was already breaking the record. So
yeah, a lot of people are going.
I have a feeling that it's gonna surpass the record by a ton by Monday. So
yeah, a lot of people are going to see this.
If you're gonna go see this movie, get your tickets, get them soon, get your to the theater early. It's crazy. So
yeah. But yeah,
our showing was almost completely sold out.
Yeah, I don't think.
And it was a matinee showing. It wasn't like something.
The last matinee.
Yeah, it was the last matinee.
I imagine tonight's will be sold out.
Tonight's showings would be sold out. So, and that doesn't.
And I think if ours wasn't,
and I'm gonna
sold
tell you
out,
guys,
it was close.
That doesn't happen in our little Ozark town. In the middle of Podunk Ozarks. In southern Missouri, it doesn't happen very often that we have sold out movie theaters. It happens in the big cities, but it doesn't happen here very often. No. So this movie is going to breaking records. So if you're going to go see it, definitely get your tickets early. Get there early. Get a good seat. So
because we were thinking, we're seeing it in our IMAX has a nice regular theater. They call it Elite.
They have a nice little
and
theater.
We were gonna go see it in Elite, even though we could have done. Or we have another theater in town that's been doing these $5 Mondays.
We could have done that, but we wanted to get there. We didn't want spoilers.
We didn't want spoilers. And so we're thinking, well, the Elite, you don't even really have to usually reserve your seats for
you don't.
Anything. IMAX, you do.
Yeah, IMAX is assigned seating, so.
Yeah, but
so we're not used to having to show up early to the movie theater
and
anymore.
And we weren't really we got late
there,
either.
No, we weren't that late. We got there 30 minutes early, and it's still sold out. So
yeah, it was still.
And
sold out.
They told us to show up 20 minutes. Or they told us to show up 45 minutes early to the showing after we already bought our tickets. And we got there 45 minutes early. And they already had a line.
Oh, yeah.
So,
we weren't even one of the first in line. Obviously.
Yeah, we weren't even the first in line. And the line stretched all the way back all the way back to the ticket booth. To get in to get in the theater. That wasn't to get the tickets. That was to get in the theater. So
but this couple, if anybody knows where anybody got this, comment. They had these really cool shirts that said New York and Spider-Man, and I've always wanted to go to New York, and they were Jersey looking.
Yeah, they're jerseys. I think it said Peter
Looking.
Parker on the back of them,
Oh, did it really? And
or it said Parker anyway.
it said New York, and then I guess I didn't see the back. I just saw the front. So he might have seen the back more.
Yeah,
but on it has a spider like right here, and
Yeah.
like this orange. And I was like, oh, those. I really want to go to New York, and I said when we go on a New York trip, we need to get those and try to get a picture with Times Square Spider-Man in them or something.
Yeah.
I said,
Hopefully one day we'll be able to do that.
yeah. So if anybody knows about those, send me a link, and I will definitely look, and it'll be fun to wear to the next Spider-Man.
But yeah, so this movie was really, really good, guys.
Yes,
it's definitely got us in the mood to go see Doomsday.
Yes.
So
yes. Seeing that I said this we did a Jumanji reaction before this Jumanji trailer reaction, and I said this in there. I'll tell you what. Seeing that trailer they released Monday, unfortunately, no sneak peek trailer that I guess was kind of a trailer.
Yeah.
I thought it was a scene, but from what I've been hearing, it sounds like it was another
a little
trailer.
bit of a trailer, yeah.
Yeah, but fortunately, we didn't get that.
No.
But we got the one they released on the phone last Monday.
Yeah.
And man, on the big screen, it does get you a little bit more hype.
It does.
Still, maybe this much, a little bit more hype for Doom 3, but because they show both. But whew, it was kind of funny. They showed them both, so I think the theaters are happy about the double. The double 18th.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that.
It is definitely gonna be interesting.
And I don't know. And the one thing I liked about this is there's really no hints if Spider-Man is in Doomsday or not.
No, there's not. So, but
I think there's kind of a hint about Secret Wars, but that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. But we'll see.
So, but anyway, guys, this is a really good movie. We definitely recommend you go see it.
Yes.
But anyway, tell us what you guys think. Did you guys go see the movie yet? Remember, no spoilers in the comments. Even though this video this video probably won't come out until Monday or Thursday, or Monday or Tuesday. So, but still, no spoilers in the comments because not everybody's gonna get to see it by Tuesday. So, keep comments spoiler free, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.